Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, my name is Favor Basi, and I'm the founder of Opportunities Without Borders. It is a community I started to help digital professionals maximize their skills. So, I I have been into some digital skills training, and I discovered that there are some people who are really lagging behind. They really need help with maximizing their skills. So a lot of people learn these digital skills, and most times they don't know how to put it to use. They don't know where to search for jobs or how to even land a job. So I'm trying to use the platform to speak to people who have been maybe several years or not so many years on the field. People who have these digital skills and have been working with it. Could be just a year or 2 years, doesn't matter how long. So we just want
Yeah.
to have a platform where you can share your story or your journey with us, how you started, where you are at the moment with the I don't know if you do remote work, but it could be remote work, it could be on site or any kind of
Freelance.
job. Yeah, so that's the purpose of our meeting. And I would also be meeting with other people too who are experts in the field as well. So, Natasha, please, you just tell us your name and yeah, your background, who you are. Let's get to meet you.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
My name is Natasha. Natasha
I
Shiri.
think, sorry, the volume
And
is gone again.
uh,
The volume
okay. How about now? It's on the
is
highest
kind
setting.
of
But
low.
I can hear you clearly.
You can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can.
okay.
Are you using a
But
mic?
no, I'm not using my mic.
Okay. Because I'm not using, that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm in
It's okay.
Nigeria.
Just go ahead. Okay, just go ahead. It's
Anyways,
fine.
so my name is Natasha Shiri. I'm a wife, a mom of two, and I'm a virtual assistant. I major in
I really
social
can't
media
hear you. I'm so
management.
sorry. I really can't hear you.
Okay,
Um,
maybe I should just use. Can you give me a
yeah.
minute? Let me just try to on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's
How about now? Can you hear me
better
now?
now. It's better now. I
Okay.
think it's the
The
headphones. Or,
headphone. Yeah.
yeah, it's better now.
Okay.
All right.
So, so my name is Natasha.
Mm.
I'm a mom. I'm a wife, a mom of two. I'm a wife, and I'm a virtual assistant. So I major in social media management,
Okay.
copywriting, graphic designing, and proofreading and editing. So okay, let me start from the background.
Yeah.
Okay, I started my business. My business is my 247 virtual assistant. So I started with my business for roughly 4 years ago. I actually started behind the scene, like I don't really have an official page or official website, or I had nothing. All I had was that I I wanted to. I know that I've been reading about it that people work online, people make money online, but I've not been able to pinpoint what they do online. So I started making research that okay, when you want to work as a freelance, what are the things that you can do? What are the jobs that you can offer? How do you offer your skills and stuff like that? Then I came across being a virtual assistant. Then I realized that being a virtual assistant, it has like different branches, like it is limitless. Only if you are able to, major in some of the things that you know that when you do it, you do it well. I'll call myself a self-taught virtual assistant because really, I I started working with my skills that I learned by myself before I improved on myself by going for some courses online. But before then, I started working through the stuff that I learned by myself. So for the first one and a half years, that's about 15, 16 months, I was working remotely for like a brand. Like I was like the main social media content developer for the brand, and the social media platforms that I really, really concentrated on was Instagram and Facebook. I've been working for the brand for almost 10 months before I realized that what am I doing? Like, I don't have a, what if the owner of this brand just say, okay, fine, I don't need your services again. What is going to be my next step? How am I going to move on? Like, is it going to be from 100 to 0 all over again? you know. And then I had my first baby, and I just wanted to work from home. I wanted it to be my reality. I don't want to go back hunting for a 9 to 5 job anymore. So I registered myself for different online courses, especially on Udemy. I like Udemy because it is limitless and it is affordable. If you are, a new virtual assistant or social media manager or copywriter, if you just want to learn and you don't really have so
Sure.
much and you just so much to invest, I would advise that you join in there. So
Sure.
I got some courses.
Cheap courses and very
Yeah,
short time frame.
yes, I did
Yeah.
that. So I was able to improve myself.
Mm.
Then one of the things that struck me was that how will I be working with other people and making their social media, not social media, their admin, so many other things that I do for them behind the scene, graphic
Mm.
designing and all of that.
Mm.
Why will I be doing all of those things for other people and I cannot make myself, you know, an experiment, like a case study, do it for
Mm.
myself so that people will be like, okay, what do you do? This is what you do. Okay, you've been
Mm.
doing it for people, but where is your own profile? Like I have my portfolio, but I really needed to have something out there so that I would be able to, like show people that this is what I do
Mm.
and be able to display my expertise. Then I created my Instagram account and I
Okay.
started, sharing, teaching people how to use Instagram, how you can
Mm.
monetize your Instagram, how you can do this, how you can do that. My Instagram is just so, you know, my Instagram is crazy when it comes to that. I didn't really, some of the time, I didn't even realize how much I knew until I started talking about the things that I actually knew. I didn't realize how much people started asking me questions and I started, telling them and all of that. I just, for like first 4 5 months, somebody actually paid me to coach her, and is something that I never even put up a coaching advert or anything, but just
Yes.
because of the things that I teach them on social media and on Instagram, I became like their support system. It was just natural. I didn't even have to advertise anything you know. And when the person contacted me and told me about, needing a coach and all of that, that she specifically want me to coach her, I was like, how much do you charge? I was like, I don't even do this now, you know. And in that was it, and it started from there, and
Wow.
you know,
So
and that
in essence, it is very much advisable to put yourself out there.
you just
While
have to.
while yes, while you learn these skills, while people learn these skills and go out there looking for job or working, it's always good to also build your brand on social media because you don't know how many people,
Exactly.
yes, you
Yeah,
might meet in that line.
exactly.
So can you just like take us through the steps? Like how did you land your first job as a virtual
Jill.
assistant? Yes.
Okay. So I'll say, because if you were following me, I mentioned that my first 16 months I started working behind the scene without
Mm.
a platform like that.
Mm.
So it was somebody that gave me a chance. The brand I'm talking about, she talked to me about needing a virtual assistant. She didn't even tell me that she needed. She just said, "I wish we're discussing this person I'm talking
Okay.
about. She
Okay.
has a lot of She's somebody that is not a family member, but somebody that is close to me. You
Okay.
understand? She was talking
Mm.
about her business and talking about, her sharing her pain points that she needed some, but like some of the time she doesn't even know how to call it because, it's something that you need, but you don't know how to express it to people that, okay, this is what I need. I don't want this person to come to my house. I don't want this person
Mm.
to have a space in my office. I don't
Mm.
want this person I just want this person to be like my online best friend.
Mm.
I just want this person
Mm.
to be like I can share my ideas with, and she can, come up with um um a way, like if I have tasks to do, somebody that can, make a to-do list for me and make
Mm.
things, remind me, be like a reminder, like an accountability partner and all of that. When she was talking about all of those things, I was like, why can't I do that? Like, why can't I like to be on social media, and I like to, most of the time, I like to, cheer people on and all of that. Then she said she cannot pinpoint what that is, but she feels like she needs somebody like that.
Is
And
there
I
a help? Yeah, sister.
let me try. I can help you.
Mm.
That's how. For 16 months,
Wow.
I was just doing it. I was
Was
just
it
doing
volunteering? Like, was she paying you anything, or you were just doing
Oh,
it
yeah,
for?
she was. She was paying. She was
Oh,
paying. Even though
oh, okay,
it was not so much, but she was paying.
okay.
But I just
Wow.
realized that for every time that we worked together, she didn't even want me to go because, she was able to find the realness of what she wanted. Like, I will, when you can only understand when you really need that service. You understand what I mean?
True.
Because she needed service and I met her at the point of her need. She was just so grateful. And that was
Wow.
it. That was
So,
how I started.
what specific tasks were you handling for her at the time?
Okay, yeah, I was handling email management. I was responding to her emails.
Okay.
Then I did admin task, DM correspondence. I respond to her DMs because a lot of she has most of the time she has a lot of DM inquiries. Then another thing is that she she does consultations for people. She used to
Okay.
have all the like like group consultation. So
Mm.
most of the time I send reminder emails to people that okay, oh,
Mm.
the consultation is starting in 15 minutes. Get ready. I just most of all of our admin task. It was me. It was me. I didn't create content for her, but I was behind the scene.
Oh. So basically, you people need to like reach out to their network first. That's the best way to start.
Yeah. No, well, it worked for me that way, but
Mm.
people as the year goes on, things became better. People are already now more open to working remotely. They are open
Mm.
to working from home and stuff like that. So I think that it is now better. You may not even start as reaching out to your friend, your family member, or all of that. You can start out that way, but it doesn't have to be that way. A lot of
Okay.
people now, without no experience, they can volunteer probably to all this. There are so many companies on LinkedIn that
Yes.
make adverts on being a volunteer. You can easily apply for that. It doesn't even cost you anything. Just make sure that you build your CV well and your portfolio is okay. You can even use your own page as reference, because when you
Mm.
start your page and you have a lot of things that you've been doing for yourself, you can take your email list seriously and all of that. You can show all of that to your potential clients or potential brand, and they will find it easy to work with you.
Okay, so I'm talking about portfolio. How do you build a portfolio for a virtual assistant? Like as a virtual assistant who have taken up some tasks, how do I build my portfolio? I understand for graphic designers, it's easy to just upload photos of,
Your work.
yes, like content you've
Mm-hmm.
created and stuff. But how do you build a portfolio for virtual
A
assistant?
virtual assistant. Okay. Because virtual assistants, it has different branches. So
Yeah.
it depends on what you have to have a niche for yourself. So whatever niche that you are on, you like me, I'll use myself as an example. For my social media management, proofreading and graphic designing and admin task, all those, what I do is that when I work with you, I have like I keep screenshots of my wins with you. Like,
Okay.
okay, some of the time, probably if I work with you, probably like email management, I try to
Mm.
make uh um like a recording or a screenshot of how I started with you. Like,
Mm.
how many
Like
numbers of
charts.
subscribers yeah, how many
Okay.
numbers of subscribers did you have when I started?
Yes.
Then
Yes.
after
Mm.
probably like after 3 months, how many
Mm.
numbers of subscribers do you have now? I'll make
Mm.
screenshots of those and keep them.
No.
If it's on social media, I'll screen grab your insights before I started. Then after working with you for like 3 or 4 months, I'll screen grab your progress. That's your insights, your analytics, everything. Then how people respond to your comments, to your to the post that I share. That's the engagement. I'll
Yes.
screen grab them and all of that. So you can always use all of that for your before and after inside your portfolio, because people want to see the numbers. That's what they are interested in. The
Yes.
numbers,
Yes.
and that's it.
Yes. Yes. So, can you like tell us your story now? Like, how is it now for you? I don't want to. I don't know if it will be too much to ask how much you're receiving now as a virtual assistant.
No, it's not.
Is it too much
It's not.
to ask? Okay.
No, it's not.
Can you like tell
It's
us what you're doing at the moment and like how much you earn as a virtual assistant?
Okay. What I'll start from, first of all, I have different clients that pays differently,
Okay.
because I have a package for each. Let's say I have 3 packages, a standard
Mm,
3 package.
mm,
But if you are on my discovery call, like if you book
okay.
a discovery call with me, discovery call
Mm,
is knowing what my potential clients need,
okay.
and knowing how I can help them, how I can come on board to help them.
Mm,
So if you're on my discovery call, we'll be able to talk about your needs. So what I do is that I have a package that is already made, but when
mm-hmm,
I hear the things that you need me for, I'm able to come up with a customized price for you, because
mm,
deliverables that I deliver to my clients are different. We all have different needs. So
yes.
it depends on what I'm working with. But if I'm going to be answering you based on my generic packages, I have three different um I have 3 different packages for everyone. So that I have starts from $300,
Okay.
$600, and $1,200. So it depends on which of the packages that you want. But
Mm,
if it's going to be a client that is going to be working with me and is on a discovery call, will have
mm,
been discussed, then it can be more or it can even be lower.
okay.
You understand?
Okay. Okay.
That's
So
it.
you determine how much you are paid. You determine how much your clients pay you.
Yes,
Like,
if it works with me, yeah.
okay, okay. I want to talk about international opportunities, like working
Yeah.
for foreign companies, international
Okay.
companies. Has that been your case? Have you been able to land an international client, and how has it
Okay.
been so far?
Okay. Um, Actually, when I started earlier in my career, I started working with Nigerians. I
Okay,
Probably Nigerians abroad.
okay,
Maybe I've
okay.
not really worked with Nigerians apart from the first person I told you about. Apart from
Yeah,
that, I've not really worked with a Nigerian that has a business in Nigeria, that lives in Nigeria.
okay.
This is because I realized that even the Nigerians that live abroad, is always a struggle to them, because I feel that they did not understand the um, concept of social media, having a virtual assistant, because they
Mm,
feel and it's not even about, I don't even know. I think that I just want to sum up in my head that it's a Nigerian thing, because I
mm,
believe that normally when you work with people that, even blacks abroad, is not like
mm.
Nigerians living abroad, because the
Yes.
mentality of Nigerians is that when you work with them, when you are their social media manager, when you are their, yeah, when you are handling their email management, when you are, responding to their DMs,
Mm,
when you are doing that, if
mm.
their sale is not going, or probably their product is not selling as they want, or their follower
No
count is not
impact.
as high, they'll just be like,
Mm,
oh my, my business is not this, my this is not that.
mm.
But it is not about that. They don't even know
It's
that.
not about
I've
that.
worked with somebody that has about 153, just 153 followers,
Mm.
and the money she makes, you can never imagine
Imagine. Wow.
that kind of person making that kind of money.
Mm,
So
mm,
their mind is not so open to understand that it's not about the number of followers. It's not
mm.
about, even your virtual assistant is not your salesperson. No.
True.
The person is just
True.
meant to, work with you and, make your online platform, solid and strong. The person
True.
is not there for you to be able to make sale. You understand?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I found out that me working with them, I struggle because at the end of the day, I realized that they are always, about the money, money, money. I'm like, no, that is not it. Even though it's about the money, but really, you have to, have relationship with your audience. When you try to give them all the things that they need to do, all these things that they need to follow, no, they don't want to. So I stopped working with them, and I don't even work with people that product business owners, business owners that sells. I don't really like to work with them because they are always they put people under pressure, and
True. There's this page I follow on social media. She's a white lady though. I don't know where she's from. So she would always make posts of to whom it may concern. Your social media manager is not your salesperson. Your social media manager
oh,
is not.
see,
People
now
need
it's
to
true now.
understand. Yes, people need to understand this. Like I also say that they need to like break it down in their will I say company structure. They need to have
Mm,
a graphics designer. I don't believe that a social media manager should be creating graphic content and all that stuff.
they don't
But
know.
if
That's
you
why
have that skill, it's an added advantage.
is
Yeah.
another advantage. But the
Mm,
point is that, see, that's why if you don't, there are some things that when you don't learn them, you may never
mm,
know them. As a
true.
normal person that is, you finish school and you just want to be a social media manager, and
Mm,
you never even, you don't have any experience, you don't even, even if you don't have experience, you can look for mentors, you can look for people to put you through, because
true.
really you'll be constantly burnt out,
True.
because you'll be their graphic designer,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be their videographer, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
their editor, you
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of things in one, and you'll
True.
be paid peanuts.
Yes, and
So why
you will
why
still be
would
you still be managing the analytics and everything going on the social media.
no, I feel that is draining.
Mm,
It's not as if it's as easy as that, they will not even employ you, they will do it by
true.
themselves. So why,
Okay,
I
but
don't
can
think.
you give us like a cap? Will I say a cap of how much you earn as a virtual assistant? Like a
Okay,
figure? Like what do you think virtual assistants can
earn.
yes can earn?
Okay, what I'll say is that it's not a one size fits all for
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
I
true.
used to I've worked for a whole month, and all I earned was like $100 before.
Well,
So it's not like it's a one side. It depends,
true.
as you improve on yourself,
Yeah.
as the time goes, you improve on yourself. You can
Mm,
increase charges, improve on yourself, increase your
mm,
charges, improve on yourself, and increase your charges. So it depends. I cannot just say. But for me, what
mm,
I do now is that do you know why I cannot just tell you that okay, this is how much I earn? Is because that means I'll be summing up working with different people.
yeah.
You understand? So I
Mm,
don't feel that it makes sense. So somebody watching this that is a newcomer or is a newbie into
mm,
virtual assistance or social media management or
mm,
stuff like that, the person will just be wondering that, oh, so this is how much they make. No,
mm,
I don't want
mm.
that person to feel that way,
Okay.
because there's every there are different stages to all these things that we're talking about. So I would just say that um as you can earn as much as you can imagine as a virtual
Mm,
assistant. It
mm,
only takes you to work more,
true.
improve yourself and believe that you can do it, then charge your
Mm,
worth.
mm.
People
All
that
right.
actually need you, they will always come for you.
True.
That's what they will always come for you. That's
True.
it.
I want to say one last advice because I just wanted the interview to be 30 minutes, which we're on 30 minutes dot. So I wanted to say one last advice to okay, no, we're not on 30 minutes yet. I was looking at the mean time. This is the
Okay.
recording time. This is 23 minutes. So what advice do you have to people that are just starting out in this field? Like a lot of people, I have so many. In fact, I was trained as a virtual assistant with the ALX. I don't know if you've heard of ALX.
Yeah, I
So I have,
have.
yeah. So there are so many people on that platform too that are also looking for opportunities. And I started something with a group of friends from different skill sets, different experts from different fields in marketing. So we came together to start up something. So I put out a vacancy that we're hiring, and a lot of virtual assistant applications came in. And when I went through the CV, it was there was nothing consistent. Like you'd see they have the virtual assistant skill, but they don't have experiences. Like, what advice do you have to these people concerning their CV? How do they need to structure themselves to be able to apply for jobs?
Apply for jobs. Okay. Okay. What I'll say is that um, you have to decide if you want to be a freelance virtual assistant or a remote virtual assistant, a remote worker working as a full-time virtual assistant. Because your CV for a remote full-time virtual assistant is going to be, you will need a standard CV, especially if you are looking for roles from job site like LinkedIn, because you need to update your resume. And I feel that for every win that you have, whether your personal win, that is why I mentioned that even if you don't have an experience, make sure that your own profile is enough for is something that that stuff that you said that you want to work with people with, try it for yourself. Let's see that it's working for you. You can, some of the time, if you apply for to some of the jobs on LinkedIn, they will tell you that add a link of your work, add a link of probably your profile or something. You can easily copy the link and put it there. Let them see the things that you have done. Be organized. And some of the time people just, they just feel that you have to have a perfect degree, a perfect, no. People, a lot of foreigners that are looking for people to join them, especially virtual assistants or remote workers, most of the time, especially if you are going to be if you are going to be in the digital world, most of the time they are not interested in your degree. What they are interested in is your skills. They are is your skills. They want to know, what you can teach or what you can do for them. Be an expert. Try to give it your all and keep applying if you want to be a remote full-time virtual assistant. But if you want to be a freelance virtual assistant, you can register in sites like Upwork, Fiverr, and there are so many like that you can easily register there. Show your work, build your portfolio there, and expect people to contact you. A lot of people contact you. You can get different gigs from there. It's not as easy as I'm saying it, but you have to be intentional. Then from Instagram, most of the time I get clients from Instagram now. I'm talking about now for me, because I'm consistent on Instagram. So it's easy for clients to just pop into my DM or probably click on the link in my bio. Then for some virtual assistant that are like, okay, fine, I want to know what you have done. I want to know how you're able to get to this point. I have a new course coming on. I'll be launching the course April, but you
Okay, I
can
was
easily
even about to ask that if you train on.
yeah. So it's going to be house April. So
Okay.
you can easily join. They can easily click the link in my bio. My Instagram handle is my
Two
two
for
four seven
my 247
virtual
virtual
assistant. Yeah. So you can click the link in my bio to join the waitlist. So you'll be
Yeah.
the first to get us, and that'll be it. You get
All right.
everything that you need. You get the template, you get the onboard, everything, all the steps that you need to become a virtual assistant living in Nigeria and making money in foreign countries.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So I think we've all heard it. In fact, they say the best is always left for the last. So many people don't usually watch videos to the end, but one thing they must know is that if they watch the video to the end, they'll definitely get value from it. So from everything we've discussed, I think we've touched on every aspect of virtual assistants, of how to be a virtual assistant, how to land the clients and stuff like that, and even resources that will be available by April. So, guys, I think we have come to the end of the session, and I really want to appreciate Natasha for making our time to be here with us or to be here on the channel or for this meeting. Thank you very much, and hopefully,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, we'll continue talking more. Yeah, outside here. Yes. All right, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.